Have you ever had a one-night stand? No, not what you're probably thinking. I'm talking about one of the mouth-watering burgers on the menu at Slutty Vegan, the rapidly expanding chain of plant-based eateries. Remember how our parents used to insist we eat our veggies with phrases like, "Eat your greens, darling," or "You're a superhero and veggies are your power"? Well, the CEO of Slutty Vegan, Pinky Cole, has a refreshingly different approach to making veggies irresistible. When you step into the restaurant, you'll hear the word slut quite often. Of course, it isn't meant in a demeaning way, but it's sure to catch your attention. Despite 70% of her customers being meat eaters, she runs a very successful business spanning 3 states in the U.S. In just 6 short years, she has transformed her business into a staggering $100 million enterprise, despite only 30% of her clientele being vegetarian. So, how does she do it? How does she get meat lovers to ditch the beef for a plant-based delight? Stay tuned as we uncover the mysteries behind her restaurant's rapid growth, revealing the strategies that enable her to thrive financially. Welcome to Business Pitfalls and Profits, where we unravel the captivating world of successful corporations and explore the highs and lows of partnerships, acquisitions, and celebrity endorsements in the business realm. Subscribe now to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you'll never miss an episode. And engage with me in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts, insights, and even your suggestions for future episodes. Enjoy the episode. Originally known as Aisha Cole, her origins lie in the bustling streets of Baltimore, where she was immersed in the vibrant culture nurtured by her Jamaican immigrant parents. Raised in a household that embraced the Rastafarian way of life, with its traditional vegetarian diet, she was deeply influenced by her heritage. Her mother, Ashelle Cole, was a musician in the renowned reggae band Strikers Posse. Meanwhile, her father's journey was more tumultuous. He was arrested on the same day Cole was born, spending the first 2 decades of Cole's life behind bars before being deported to Jamaica. The day that I was born, my father was sentenced to 30 years in prison. By society's standards, I'm not supposed to be here. I grew up in a single household. I got kicked out of high school like I was not supposed to be what you see, she told Bitter Southerner in an interview in 2019. Young Cole saw her mother sacrifice most of her time by working 3 jobs to take care of her and her siblings. It stirred something deep within her. As Cole grew into a young woman, she began to see life from her mother's perspective and was determined to find a way to fix her family's situation permanently. As she began high school, it became increasingly clear to whoever knew her that she was on a mission to launch her family to greater heights. While her father sold drugs, he also owned several legal businesses, including popular nightclubs in Baltimore. They may not be vegetarian food chains, but one thing is certain, she got her hustling drive from him. And with those gifts from her parents, she could turn anything into a profit. So she did. I just always wanted to double whatever I had going on, she told Bitter Southerner. I never stopped at good enough. I always wanted to just excel and exceed my parents' expectations and to be able to put my family in a position where they didn't have to work. Cole's academic journey led her to the esteemed halls of Clark Atlanta University, where she earned her bachelor's degree. During her time there, she not only excelled in her studies, but also basked in the limelight, earning the title of Miss CAU in 2008 and becoming a member of the Delta Sigma Theta sorority. Post-graduation, Cole embarked on a journey that took her from the sun-drenched streets of Los Angeles, where she pursued her dreams of acting, to the bustling metropolis of New York City, where she delved into the world of television production. From there, she made her way to Connecticut, where she spent 3 years as a producer for The Maury Show. It was during this time that she diligently saved up, paving the way for her next big move, opening a restaurant. Fueled by nothing more than $60,000 from all she had saved, Cole, a mere 26-year-old visionary, dared to dream big and dive headfirst into the bustling world of restaurant ownership. In 2010, Her entrepreneurial spirit came to life with the opening of Pinky's Jamaican and American Restaurant in Harlem, New York. With a tantalizing fusion of Jamaican and American flavors, the eatery became a culinary haven where cultural heritage danced harmoniously with innovative culinary creations. Surprisingly, her leap of faith proved to be a golden ticket, with profits flowing in faster than she could have imagined. Before long, Cole's restaurant became a roaring success, flooding her coffers with overflowing profits. Determined to keep the momentum going, Cole made another bold move of establishing a vibrant juice bar right on the corner of 139th and Lenox, ready to bring her unique flair and refreshing concoctions to the bustling streets of Harlem. Things were going well for Cole as she made huge profits from her businesses until one day when she got home and received a phone call that her restaurant was on fire. She went from making about $35,000 a month to losing everything. It wasn't looking good for her as she was evicted from her apartment and her car was repossessed. She had so many bills and later became depressed. I know what's on your mind. All this could have been avoided if she had fire insurance, but sadly, that was the one mistake she made. I had insurance, but I lost everything because I didn't have fire insurance. They don't teach you that in school. I went to Google University and YouTube University to learn everything that I learned, so I didn't know that fire insurance wasn't under the umbrella of insurance that I paid for, Cole explained during an interview. She had always succeeded at everything she put her mind to, as if she had the Midas touch. So, when her life seemed to be spiraling downward, she couldn't understand what was happening. Just as things looked bleak, she received a call to work as a casting director for a popular show on the OWN network. This opportunity brought her to LA, where she thrived for 2 years before learning the show would fully relocate to Atlanta. In 2018, the Baltimore native found herself in Atlanta and was yearning for comfort vegan food, but couldn't find any, so she started toying with the idea of creating her own company. Inspired by the fusion of good sex and vegan food, she went beyond just naming her restaurant to conceptualize her menu. Sloppy Toppy, One Night Stand, and Fussy Hussy were all names she contemplated before even establishing Slutty Vegan. Utilizing shared kitchen spaces, she swiftly brought her vision to life and set up her restaurant. The restaurant didn't gain the traction it needed until one of Pinky's colleagues in the shared kitchen tasted her food and posted it on Instagram. Suddenly, the place blew up overnight, but thankfully not a fire hazard this time. And guess who added to the restaurant's massive popularity? None other than the iconic rapper and cultural influencer Snoop Dogg. His encounter with Pinky Cole turned out to be a game changer for the Slutty Vegan, catapulting it to fame and starting a frenzy of anticipation for all to try. It all started when Snoop made a trip to Atlanta, and he couldn't resist paying a visit to Slutty Vegan. Perhaps they had him at the word slutty, but the restaurant's buzzworthy reputation and innovative vegan menu were more than enough reasons to give it a shot. After deciding to sample some of Slutty Vegan's offerings firsthand, Snoop found himself impressed by the food and captivated by the vibrant energy of the restaurant. Naturally, he did what he does best, advertise. Taking to social media, he shared his experience with his millions of followers through a series of posts and videos, enthusiastically endorsing Slutty Vegan and praising its delicious plant-based burgers and lively atmosphere. Snoop Dogg's endorsement sent shockwaves through social media, propelling Slutty Vegan into the national spotlight virtually overnight. People from all walks of life were now lining up to discover the magic of Slutty Vegan for themselves, drawn by the promise of rich, guilt-free meals and the irresistible attraction of celebrity endorsement. The influx of attention and customers brought about by Snoop Dogg's endorsement was huge for Slutty Vegan. Overnight, what was once a local gem in Atlanta became a must-visit destination, for food lovers and celebrities alike. While Snoop's endorsement was undeniably helpful, the rapid growth and success of the company could not have been possible without Pinky Cole's business savvy and keen marketing instincts. Through strategic branding, impactful social media campaigns, and a steadfast commitment to community engagement, she transformed Slutty Vegan from a humble local eatery into a global phenomenon. Slutty Vegan went from shared kitchens, transitioning to pop-up events and food truck operations before establishing its inaugural brick-and-mortar location in Atlanta in January 2019. Within the first 6 months, the restaurant soared to success, generating an impressive $4 million in revenue. But if you thought this was the climax of this success story, think again. As demand continued to surge, Slutty Vegan expanded to multiple locations, solidifying its presence. By 2020, it wasn't merely a one-hit wonder. The company boasted 3 successful brick-and-mortar locations in Atlanta. In 2021, Slutty Vegan secured a significant milestone by raising an impressive $25 million in a Series A funding round led by New Voices Fund and Enlightened Hospitality Investments, valuing the company at a whopping $100 million. Reports from 2021 indicated that Slutty Vegan's revenue was set to hit an all-time high, with some sources even suggesting annual revenues in the tens of millions. The company's innovative marketing strategies, strong brand identity, and fiercely loyal customer base played pivotal roles in sustaining high sales volumes at each location. By 2023, Slutty Vegan had successfully launched numerous new locations across the United States, further amplifying its revenue potential. With 8 restaurants in Georgia, 2 in New York, and 1 each in Alabama and Texas, the brand grew larger. Moreover, the company's product line extended beyond restaurant sales to encompass branded merchandise and packaged food products, diversifying its revenue streams and solidifying its position as a force to be reckoned with in the industry. Pinky Cole's vision for Slutty Vegan goes beyond merely running a prosperous restaurant. Alongside serving delectable vegan cuisine, Cole is driven by a mission to use Slutty Vegan as a platform for social justice, activism, and philanthropy. Cole utilizes her entrepreneurial skills and platform to advocate for causes that resonate with her, including but not limited to racial equality, economic empowerment, animal welfare, and environmental sustainability. She spearheaded PETA's Push for Food Justice campaign, aiming to address disparities in access to nutritious food. Additionally, she also helped secure life insurance policies for 25,000 Black men, a significant stride towards ensuring financial security within marginalized communities. Notably, Cole also demonstrated her commitment to local businesses by covering rent for those facing financial hardship, thereby bolstering community resilience during challenging times. In 2019, Cole established the Pinky Cole Foundation to expand her philanthropic endeavors in tandem with Slutty Vegan's growth and success. Through the foundation, she has instituted scholarship funds benefiting students at her HBCU alma mater, Clark Atlanta University. The foundation's overarching goal is to furnish opportunities and furnish financial literacy resources, aiming to narrow the generational wealth gap. Looking back at Cole's turbulent childhood and the heartbreaking setback of losing her first restaurant, it's truly remarkable how she's managed to build her enterprise into a massive success. Today, with 10 Slutty Vegan locations up and running, a fleet of food trucks in operation, and ambitious plans for nationwide expansion, there's certainly much more to expect from Cole. She often reminds us that it's okay to fail, and her story beautifully illustrates that failure is not the end, but rather a crucial step towards success. Her life serves as a vibrant example of how perseverance, vision, and an unwavering refusal to give up can pave the way to extraordinary achievements. Cole hasn't just built a thriving business, she has become a beacon of hope and inspiration for aspiring entrepreneurs everywhere. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Business Pitfalls and Profits. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next one. Last but most importantly, don't forget to like and share this video with fellow entrepreneur advocates. Until next time, stay curious.